Hey guys, welcome back. And yes, you're looking at plants. I had a brilliant idea about 2 days ago. I'm going to go ahead and plant my tomatoes and my peppers, and I'm going to plant my herbs and plant some okra and all sorts of different stuff here. Notice they're inside on my carpet. They're in my living room. Because it is 20 freaking degrees outside. So, I don't want my plants to freeze, but I kind of figured that it's April, so it won't get cold again. Yeah, so now I gotta take them out in the morning, bring them back in the evening. And, you know, so they can be watered and have some fresh air, and then they spend the night in here. Honey, those are my gardening tools. She's over there, that thing right there on the floor is my gardening tools. So anyways, so we are going to make some clam chowder because it is so freaking cold. So I'll bring you right back and we will get busy. Alright guys, so we're going to get started with this recipe. I just put the stock pot onto the burner. And I have here, as you can see, carrot, celery, onion, and bacon. We're going to start by adding our bacon to the cold pan. You should always put your bacon in a cold pan. And I just chopped it up, obviously, because it's in pieces. So we're going to start with that, and we're going to let this crisp up, and I'll bring you right back. Will go not only on the soup, but will be saved for salad, also, to top the salad. Alright guys, so I got in 4 medium-sized potatoes and all vegetables. I'm going to let them saute for a few minutes just to kind of start to soften. And then we're going to be adding our broth and our bay leaf, and we will be continuing. So now I'm just going to go ahead and add our stock. Now I'm using vegetable. You can just use water if you want. Now I'm going to throw our bay leaf back in. And we're just going to turn this down to a low, or actually a medium, and let it simmer until our potatoes are done. And I'm going to get our can of sweet corn open and our clams, and we will be back. This just gentle simmer. It's going along, the potatoes are getting done. Now I'm going to go ahead and add 2 jars of clam juice. Alright guys, so we have our butters melted, as you can see. My little wooden spoon here. And I'm going to add approximately the same amount of flour, which is about half a cup or so. Because now we're going to go ahead and add our cream. How much cream am I going to add? Well, I've got heavy whipping cream. You can use half and half, or even just plain milk if you want. You don't have to use heavy cream. So I'm estimating, I don't know, 2 cups. And I'm going to start with just a good spoonful. And this will melt in very easily. Alright guys, so our pot's come up to a boil. Now we need to add our finishing touches. I'm going to use a little bit of white pepper, which is a little bit hotter than black. Use black if you don't have white. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in some salt. First thing I'm going to do is ladle out our soup, which will continue to thicken as it sits. So you just put it on top of the clams, that way the clams pop it nice and hot. Now I know for a fact that Brandon will want cheese with his, so we're just going to put that on top so it can melt, and he'll have a creamy cheese potato soup. I made some onion croutons, homemade, right here, as you can see. So I'm going to put some of those on top. And then I have the bacon that I cooked earlier that I'm going to put on top of that. So that's Brandon's. So this is basically how they're going to be. Now Stevie likes his also with cheese. So I'm just going to add a good pinch of cheese to his. And also some croutons. And then the bacon. The rest of these clams, all I'm going to do is Ziploc them and put them in the refrigerator, and we will have potato or potato and clam soup for lunch tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed the recipe. I hope you give it a try. It's simple. You know, there's not a lot of measuring. Pretty much you just put in what you have. So I hope you subscribe to the channel. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment or question down below, and we will see y'all on the next video.